everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gym Rats. We are just popping up all over the week. Today is Saturday, March 23rd, and we have the second round of the tournament coming up. We have picks coming for you guys. First, though, takeaways from round one, boys.
It was always open. Of
course, we're joined by Chase. It was always open. Lupine Fiasco, Sessoms.
There's so many replays. Each coach should have a challenge. The fact that was a foul called in Stanford and they robbed them of their potential March Madness moment. Each coach should have a challenge. We replay so much. The fact that coaches don't have a challenge amazes me.
Uncle Rico chiming in with the wisdom of a sage. Yes, Erik, I was so pissed about that Stanford game. I was livid. Also, I was like puking, crying, throwing up yesterday. That had nothing to do with Nebraska basketball. It actually had everything to do with that.
I'll tell you, here's the story of round one is some teams put on some ridiculous shooting performances that I cannot wait to fade in round two. I'm thinking of teams like Texas A&M, and I'm even thinking of Gonzaga too, who I think Gonzaga shot 237% from three-point in their game, and Texas A&M somehow shot 400% from three-point. It was ridiculous what Texas A&M was doing.
I wanted to cry. Also, for the update for everybody, first half unders, 13 wins, 18 losses, 1 push. Not a great year, but we've had 2 pretty dang good years. So, it always happens. It always comes for us.
You still got a whole bunch of tournament to go too.
I know, but I don't know. I don't really do first half unders like blindly in the next rounds like I do in the opening round.
Why not?
Okay.
It's just, it doesn't, I think statistically over the years, it hasn't hit the same. I just I'm jumping on this trend. Like, I think I jumped on it 3 or 4 years ago and I was already kind of late to the party. So I'm sticking with it.
Maybe it's like Boogie Nights. It will never be the golden age again.
Dude, last year was good. Last year was
good. Last year was pretty good.
You guys ready to get into some games?
I'm ready.
Okay, up first, Dayton, Arizona. Arizona is a 9-point favorite in this one, over under 149.5. Chase, what do you got in this one?
Yeah, I locked in Dayton plus 9.5 here. I think that Arizona is an incredibly talented team. However, I don't think that Dayton is that far behind, especially when it comes to shooting. If you look at Dayton, they're number 3 in the country in 3-point percentage. They're number 10 in effective field goal rate. That stacks up with Arizona. And also they're pretty tough on defense too. If you look at what they do from the defending the 3-point line, they're 52nd in the country. They're just 41st in the country at opponent shooting percentage, which is better than Arizona themselves. Arizona has a slight edge in rebounding, but if these teams can shoot this well, I think it's kind of going to be a more of a up and down sort of game. Plus, we know Dayton has the ability to come back and maybe backdoor this for me if I need to.
Anything in this one, Uncle Rico?
I got nothing. Nothing in this bad boy.
I also got nothing in this bad boy.
I will tell you this, though, to answer your question, I just looked. The 2 most profitable rounds in the NCAA tournament for the first half under, Sweet 16 and the Elite 8.
I might be diving in then. Up next, Gonzaga, Kansas. Gonzaga right now is a 3.5-point favorite, over under of 152. I got something in this one.
I got something.
Actually,
I
Chase,
too have something.
Chase, start us off.
Yeah, as I mentioned, Gonzaga shot 237% from 3-point in their game. We talk about positive shooting regression a lot on this show. It's time to talk about actual shooting regression. They are going to regress big time. There's no way they can keep up that rate of 3-pointers. And I think Kansas, if they can't shoot the 3-point like they did in their game against McNeese State, the Kansas easily has a fighting chance. I think they're bigger and better on the inside with Dickinson. I think Kansas can wake up here, and I got them springing the upset. This line is kind of, for the morning line or money line, has moved my way a little bit because I got them at plus 170. Now seeing them clocking in at plus 160.
Yeah, I'm seeing even plus 150 in a lot of spots. Uncle Rico, lay it on us.
I really wanted to fade Gonzaga here, but I have to fade Kansas just because games in altitude. They finished the late game on Thursday night. Now they're playing the early game. on Saturday morning. That's a quick turnaround for a depleted team. Hunter Dickerson still not 100%. If the Gonzaga's bigs can get him to foul trouble, I think they're going to struggle. I just don't like what I see from Kansas. Using McCullers, that's just way too big of a blow. They had a couple guys performed well. I just don't think they have enough dogs. If this game was later in the day, if they didn't play the first one, I'm not going to lie, I would obviously faded Gonzaga, but just a quick turnaround. I think Kansas is going to be too tired, so I took Gonzaga minus the 3.5.
I got nothing played in this game. I'm not going to choose sides here between two people that I love. I cannot. Up next, Michigan State, North Carolina. UNC is a 4-point favorite, over under 140.5. Sitting right now at a plus 146 dog for Michigan State. Anyone in this one?
I do.
Erik, lay it on me.
North Carolina really struggled last time out against NC State, and Michigan State profile is very similar to NC State. They have multiple bigs down low that they can run their offense through, force Baycott to defend. On the flip side of that, they have bigs that they're going to be able to throw at Baycott. Cisco, Cone, Cooper, even Booker. And when you bring Booker in, that's going to force Baycott to come away from the rim. You got 3 guards in Akins, Walker, and Hogarth. It's going to force North Carolina to defend. Also, there's this trend where a 1 seed with a 4-point favorite or less, their ROI this round is 32.7, 32.6% ATS. So this is the historical trend of fading these 1 teams that are low favorites. And I just think I think there's a huge coaching advantage. I don't think Hubert Davis is that good of a coach. I'll trust Izzo. I'll take Michigan State here plus the 4. I also play them on the money line.
I just played them plus 4. I think Michigan State is a good enough team. Trust Tom Izzo here. And UNC's fine. I think they're pretty easy. They're the weakest 1 seed. It's either them or Purdue, right?
They are the weakest 1 seed. Yeah.
They are the weakest 1 seed. I feel confident taking Michigan State here. Up next, Washington State, Iowa State. Iowa State is a 6.5-point favorite, over under 129. Anybody touching this one? Chase.
You know what? I wasn't going to play this, but looking at this, I just can't avoid it now. I would honestly am on Iowa State minus this game is in Omaha, just right down the road from Ames. We were deprived of the cool matchup of Drake versus Iowa State in Omaha, but we're getting Drake versus Washington State. I think they're going to have a distinct crowd advantage. It might be like Little Hilton in Omaha. I think Iowa State here actually covers, and they're a team that's on a tear. So I'm taking Iowa State here, minus 105 for the 6.5.
I didn't touch this one. I wish maybe one of these years I want to go to Omaha to see some March Madness games. That'd be so fun.
I always go when they're in Chicago and Milwaukee. It's a blast. It's a blast. I went to the Big Ten tournament last year. It was awesome.
Shout out Brandon Gagan. Good luck today, boys. Nice plays yesterday. Appreciate it.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I've never been to like actual tournament games. I bet it seems so fun.
Oh, it's a blast. Blast.
Up next, Oakland, NC State. NC State is a 6-point favorite, over under of 146.5. Anybody touching this one?
So this game's interesting. Like, this is NC State's 7th game in 11 days. They have absolutely no size, but you can shoot threes on them. So, I mean, which one of those variants do you trust? To me, I just don't want to get involved. I'm just going to sit behind.
I'm going to watch this one because if you can shoot threes on them, I just want to watch. I want to watch the greatness of Golke.
The greatness of Golke. Yeah, I was going to say, there's a big corn-fed white boy out there who's knocking down three-pointers like gangbusters.
He only shoots threes, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Burns is a big boy. Big DJ's a big boy.
You have to worry about that kind of regression, though, with the shooting because there's no way that the Golke comes out and shoots the exact same way that he did last time. I'm with Uncle Rico in the stay away from it, but I would lean to maybe sprinkling on the money line on Oakland and just being part of the magic.
I don't hate that, Chase. I don't hate that. I'm also staying away from this one. Up next, Texas, Tennessee. Tennessee is a 6.5-point favorite, over under of 146. Who's all touching this one with me?
You want me to trust Rick Barnes in the Rick Barnes Bowl or trust Texas in the Rick Barnes Bowl? I'm not going to do either of those.
I'm trusting Texas because I took any narrative away from round one, and I'm a big narrative guy. I want to fade the SEC where I can. Give me Texas. plus the 6.5, and give me Texas straight up plus 212. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sprinkle that bitch.
I feel like you need to say horns down.
Oh, horns down for sure. Horns down
Okay,
for
cool.
sure.
Yeah,
Always
we're good.
horns down.
Always
Texas
horns down.
will lose the next round in like the most embarrassing fashion, I hope.
Great. Banana peels and shit. Let's do it.
Yes. Up next, Duquesne, Illinois. Illinois is a 10.5 point favorite, over under of 148. Touching this one, boys, because I'm not.
Me
Wait, I
either.
lied. I'm looking at my notes. I took 2K plus 5.5, plus 5.5 first half, and money line first half. I think Illinois will get off to a slow start.
I could see that. Illinois, I mean, that game against Moorhead, there's like a 6-minute stretch where they just shot lights out. I mean, they shot great from 3. Duquesne's got those 2 guards that can get to the rim, and this Illinois team can't play defense with a lick. So I could see that. I kind of like that one.
Yeah, I took a plus 5.5 and money line at plus 274 for the first half. I think they can get off. I think Duquesne can get off to a fast enough start to kind of trip up Illinois here. Up next, last game of the day, Oregon at Creighton. Creighton is a 5-point favorite, over under of 170. Sorry, I was looking at the money line for Oregon. Over under of 146. Anybody touching this one? Chase,
Yep.
I think we might be on the same side here.
I'm on Oregon just straight up on the money line over Creighton. I think that Oregon's an exceedingly hot team right now, and I really trust Dana Altman coaching in the tournament. Creighton always seems to, disappoint at about this time in March. I think that, Oregon's good enough to hang with them, and I just don't trust Creighton all that much. Plus, Creighton put this, pretty much put the stomping down on their first round. Oregon looked great against South Carolina. I think it's way too evenly matched to get plus 180 here. So give me that money line plus 180, Oregon.
You say you have something in this one, Erik?
Yeah, I took the Ducks here plus 5 and then a plus 180 on the money line. Altman best coach ATS per shot quality. Creighton's going to be due for some shot questions. I think Dante is going to be a nightmare matchup for Kalbrupper, forcing him to play what's like a big guy's name?
Kalkbrenner.
Kalkbrenner. I think Dante is going to be a huge matchup for him. I just don't like this Creighton team. I think they're going to be a huge coaching disadvantage going up against Oregon. And ever since Oregon got healthy, they've been playing some lights out basketball. They're going to throw that zone at him, force Creighton to make some jump shots. Creighton's due for some shot regression. I'll take Oregon plus the points and on the money line.
I did the exact same thing. I got Oregon plus 5, and I sprinkled them plus 180 as well. I just think they're one of my hot teams in the tournament right now.
Were we all on the same play in the first round? I'm trying.
We had one, I believe. Was it
Western?
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it Northwestern?
No, I didn't bet that game.
Was it Charleston?
I was on Charleston.
I was on
Chase,
Charleston.
I was also on Charleston.
So now we're 0-2. We're 0-2 now.
Anytime we can mush something.
Anytime there's a consensus, we're 0-2. So,
hey,
yeah. Hey, congratulations on your day yesterday, Uncle Rico. By the way, you did beat the brakes off of it yesterday, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully you can keep it going.
Anybody, you guys got some round robins for today?
I did a round robin across 2 days.
Oh, fancy, Erik.
That is fancy.
You want to give that one out and then we can check your progress tomorrow?
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up. I'm finding doing stuff in the car is a lot harder than I thought.
I can give mine out in the meantime. I got one for everybody. Straight up money line, Oregon, Texas, Michigan State, Kansas today. Just a nice little fun one. Root for the dog.
Mine across the 2 days is why isn't this coming up? Michigan State, Oregon, JMU, Grand Canyon, and Texas A. Sorry, Colorado.
Okay. Chase, you got one for us?
Yep. It's going to be just my 3 best plays for the day. I'm using this Dayton minus 2.5, or sorry, Dayton minus. Oh, damn it! I punched it in wrong. No. I accidentally picked Arizona on my round robin. I'm not on that side though. I'm on Dayton plus 9.5, Kansas plus 170, and then Oregon money line. Let me see if I can cash this out.
And then while you're doing that, Chase, I have a nice little 3-team teaser for the people. Let's go. NC State -0.5. Tease them down 5.5 points. Washington State tease up to 12. And Arizona tease down to -4. If I want to track back, I'm gonna look up college basketball scores from yesterday and see how I did yesterday. Because I think the only team that screwed me yesterday were my boys, Erik, Longwood. I think every other one I got. Oh no, St. Mary's also fucked me. So never mind.
I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the game yesterday with one of my boys who I haven't seen in a while. He talked me into Stenson 1st to 10 at plus 450.
Well, now,
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Quick
was like, yeah, I'll put
update.
a little money on it for you.
Quick update. I can't sell my ticket in their little marketplace because it's a system bet, and they're not offering a cash out right now. So I'm now locked in on the other side with Arizona.
Oh no.
That sucks butt. But I'm glad it's a round robin at least. So if I was wrong, I'm not dead.
I'm gonna go over some Final Four futures before we get to spinning, since this is gonna be sort of a shorter show. To win the West region, any team you guys like from the West region? You got Alabama, Arizona, Baylor, Clemson, Dayton, Grand Canyon, Michigan State, North Carolina. The favorite right now is Arizona at plus 180.
What's BYU?
Baylor.
You mean Baylor?
Baylor, yeah, Baylor. Sorry.
500, 5-1.
What's Michigan State?
Michigan State right now plus 950.
I'll take Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor's an interesting one.
I'm sorry. What was that? What's Michigan State? Yeah, take Baylor.
For the Midwest region, we have Creighton, Gonzaga, Kansas, Oregon, Purdue, Tennessee, Texas, Utah State. I believe Purdue is the favorite right now.
I think Oregon might be worth fucking around and sprinkling a
Oregon's
little bit
still
on.
20-1. 20-1 right now to reach the Final Four.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, and this is going to break your hearts. Tennessee's winning the national title, dude.
Well, good thing I have them. I got them already. I already had Oregon. I got Oregon at plus 34.26. I got Baylor at plus 646. In the East region, UConn, Duquesne, Illinois, Iowa State, Northwestern, San Diego State, Washington State, Yale. UConn is minus 177 to make the Final Four right now.
Yeah, so there's absolutely no value in that at all. I would think maybe San Diego State could provide some value. They're a team that's been there before. They went to the finals last year. That Ladie kid is playing pretty well, at least played pretty well in the first round. I think they would have to get through UConn, but I mean, they're not an untalented team. I think scheme wise, they're more of like a full court pressing team that makes it a little bit more difficult to get by them. So I could maybe see San Diego State as a long shot.
15-1.
Final Four. 15-1.
Not bad.
There you go.
And then
What's Illinois?
Illinois is plus 570 in that region to make the Final Four.
So for Illinois, it's going to be more profitable if you just do a money line rollover if they get through Duquesne.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
The next favorite after UConn in that region is Iowa State at plus 350.
I don't know. Like I'm just not that impressed with this Iowa State team. I don't trust their guard.
And then finally, the South region: Colorado, Duke, Houston, JMU, Marquette, NC State, Oakland, Texas A&M.
I mean, from back in the winter, I have freaking A&M and Colorado futures to make the Final Four. So I'm just sitting on those right now.
Yeah, those are probably way more valuable than the ones right now. Right now, Colorado at plus 930, A&M plus 1598, basically plus 1600.
I like Marquette out of that region. That's the right
Marquette,
region, right?
Plus 360. Yeah, plus 360 for Marquette.
Marquette's my national champion. I think it's because every year I pick the national champion and then they lose, but the following year they win it. And I picked Marquette last year, so they're due. They're
Plus
good to go.
2,002 right now, Chase. Plus 2,000
Plus 2,000
for
Nice
the
little
national championship.
little 20-1 shot for the Natty,
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay, it's time to spin. Oh, Erik, you love this.
You love playing roulette. You love playing roulette.
We only play for.
Oh, fancy! It's just a fancy one.
Now, this is again. Bet Online needed deposit in there. Got to wait on that a little bit.
Hey, Chase, I'm just letting you know Aqueduct is canceled today.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, boys. Let's see what are we feeling today? What's like jumping
21.
our bones?
21.
I like the conviction.
I like the second 12.
And then I also want the first 12 and the third 12.
Go ahead. You got it on red. Hit me with odd. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. And then 21 will go this too.
You know what? Throw me on a black 17. That's our number. Boo.
So we'll play this game too. There we go.
Is this on Bet Online? Where's this at?
This is on Heritage. Shout out Heritage.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of things on TV lately about gambling addiction on the rise in the United States. And I just want to say I don't see it. I don't see it at all.
Please bet responsibly, everybody.
Please bet responsibly. We're spinning.
We're spinning responsibly.
31.
Oh. So we lost $30 on that one.
Dude, third 12, dude. That's the way to grind it, man.
That's a good way to do it.
Let's hit
do one more.
Yeah, let's hit the second 12. Let's go hard on the second 12 because we keep getting burned. It's time.
Well, we lost. What did we lose? We lost 30. Let's just play 30. There we go. $30 on the second 12. We'll either make it back plus some or we'll lose another 30.
Yep. Ball's in. Ball's in.
Responsibly.
Responsibly, this ball is in.
36. 36.
Oh, motherfuck. Son of a bitch.
It's okay.
It's a third 12 wheel. It's just a third 12 wheel.
God, did we go for 3?
No.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah,
No.
Let's go.
Yep. Erik, what are we doing?
Responsibly do this.
We're going to go the first and second 12.
Okay, 10 on each one of those. I got to pile it up on.
Second 12, yeah.
Yeah.
We're due.
I got to pile it up on black too.
Jeez.
I got to pile it. Let's go! Responsibly.
Responsibly go black.
Responsibly.
Black.
Fuck!
23, right in the middle, 12.
That's okay though.
Look, second 12, dude. Boom. Grind.
Only lost $25 on that. Actually, I lost like a couple more, but it's fine. It's fine. Responsibly. That's my new favorite thing to say, whether I'm getting incredibly drunk or gambling a lot, is just responsibly.
Just do it responsibly. That's all we ask.
Favorite game that you're looking forward to just watch today?
Oh, Michigan State.
Yeah, it's going to be a banger. I think Oregon Creighton could be a good game too.
I kind of think Kansas Gonzaga is going to be a banger.
Kansas
Gonzaga is going to be good.
I want to see NC State too. I want to see how big DJ looks. Seventh game in 11 days.
Yep.
I like it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for participating. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
We'll be back tomorrow with more Gym Rats. See you guys then.